Hello everyone, this is Nixie DLC. This is War of the Visions, and as you can see in the title, I pulled King Mont, and I am not overly happy about it. So in this video we will discuss the reasons for that, and then I'll have a little bit of an equipment guide that maybe some people don't know about, but it does help. So before we get into that, make sure you check out my Amazon coins link down below in the description. Like I said, these word things are hard when you're talking. Alright, let's get into it. I would cut to a nice transition, but I don't have one, so. I pulled King Mont, and as you saw in my previous videos, I wasn't going to. Like, nothing against the unit. He's great. He's absolutely fantastic. The reason I'm upset is, well, you look over at the girl in the corner, pulling King Mont now might prevent me from getting her or Cloud in the future. Purely because now I had to build Mont up, as simple as that. Because right now with the bingo boards, the login bonuses, the shard pulls, you just can't pass that up, especially when we're talking about a double cost unit. So you can see I did this for the unit, I did this for the vision card. The vision card I now also have to build up. So it was frustrating because I got them on a free pull. I wasn't actually pulling on the banners. It was just that dang daily free pull. I know people are like, man, you got Fremont on a free pull? Like, you should be happy. Like, I am, and I'm probably, once I get to use them, I'll be happier about it, but like I said, this impact saving for Charlotte, Cloud, Aerith, building up Tifa, her vision card, the Guard Scorpion vision card, like this is going to have long-term effects on my account. And also my medals, I had plans for these, but now I'm probably going to have to invest them into King Mont. That's why I haven't spent them yet. I'm seeing how far I can get with collecting shards before I actually make the decision. Pretty much once we get the Phoenix banner, I'll see what other bonuses there are. But yeah, that's why I'm upset. Just because it has big future effects on my account. So let's get into the equipment thing I hinted at. I have to build the flame tongue now too, but luckily that's all done. So, with the equipment, as you can see, there's a good chunk of attack, there's a little bit of HP, a little bit of magic. There's a little trick you can do to maximize the stats you're going to get. And that's as simple as hammering out your other stats first. So for sake of this video, let's hammer out the crit. Let's hammer out the HP, and let's put the rest in accuracy. I'm doing this while it is level 1. So that is now done. Now the reason I do that is because when you level up a piece of equipment, you're guaranteed to get 1 stat per level. So now if I enhance it, and I am going to be blowing seals on this, I'm guaranteed that right now, the accuracy, the magic, and the attack are going to be leveled every single time. So by doing this, you actually increase your odds to maximize a piece of equipment stats without having to fully level it up. So that's what we're going to do. So let's go through the process and see how we go. And yes, I do this 1 level at a time every single time. So I'd say we're already making decent progress. Okay, there's that scary point in magic. The magic stat was the only one I was worried about. That was good. Let's keep going. Let's see if I can get this thing leveled before 45. See, once the accuracy finishes off, then you know that these are going to be done too. Let's keep going. Oof, that was a rough one. It's the only thing I hate about leveling attack. You either seem to get tons or you get next to nothing. Okay, there we go. So accuracy's done, another point in the magic, and the attack. So now both of these stats are going to level every single time. So let's do that. 1 point for a seal, that's awesome. Now this would also be a lot easier if you buy the enhancement passes. I don't do it because I tend to build my equipment as the events are on. I'm not one of those people who sits around and builds up a whole bunch of recipes and then I buy the pass and then I just go ham. It's probably the most efficient way, but usually I want to use it right away. And with the news that we just got, which I'll talk about in the next video, I'm just waiting for some JP news to drop at the same time, so it's a little more in depth. You'll see that I'm going to need this piece of equipment, so come on, let's this might actually be a resmith hammer weapon if this doesn't shape up a little bit better. I wish these had the option to go by level like how you do with EXP on your units. But it looks like it's making some progress now. Yeah, see, we're getting pretty consistent stats now. Oof, as I say that. Come on. And I'm really glad you guys are liking my Final Fantasy VII videos. Those have been really fun to make, so I'm actually curious what's next on the horizon for JP after 7. Because you gotta think that they gotta kinda come to a bit of a lull and level out, right? Like, that was a crazy banger a couple months. Like, we're just getting into what JP called like the hell stretch with Final Fantasy X and then Nier and then Mont and then Helena and then like EX Dwayne, and plus we're probably going to get like EX winter units, we might get the swimsuit units, and Zazen, who knows when he shows up, Tomb Raider, Charlotte, and then Final Fantasy VII. Like, this is going to be an incredibly rough stretch, and they're going to do everything in their power to make us dump our Vizier every step that they can. Man, guys, this is turning out to be a really bad tutorial video, not gonna lie. Well, I've got 4 there. I need to keep hitting these 4s because that magic stat is absolutely wrecking me. This is, yeah. See, maybe I should have hammered out the magic instead. That might have been a better choice. But the HP is always a good one because you get 15 for those stats when you hammer it out. So that one's a really easy one to just knock off. So if I do have to reroll this, I might just go HP and magic, because I am not going to get this one maxed out, unfortunately. I can show you a couple other pieces of equipment after I'm done to show the full effects of what I meant. I did a virtuous contract recently and a sage's hat, I do believe. So I put some effort into the 2B gear, that's for sure. But this will be a reroll for sure. Last couple levels here. And let's see how we end up here. Hey, look at all those. So that is that's pretty subpar for what we wanted. But that is typically what I do, and I'll show you some my other examples, the ones I did. So like my Sage's hat, all the stats maxed out, and it hit level 41 using the same technique. And then my contract 45, same technique. I hammered out the HP, might have hammered out the magic as much as I could, and then just pumped it all into attack basically. So hopefully you guys have better results than I do, and hopefully that helps you out as far as maximizing your equipment. And just a little tip, I also level up my vision cards one level at a time too, because you never know when you're going to hit those bonuses and accidentally end up blowing a whole bunch of eggs. So that was a little bit of a long one, but hopefully you guys enjoyed it. So until then, I'll catch you in the news probably in a couple hours. Have a good one.